Hey, what's up? It's your boy BobbySapphire, and today we are going to do a Star Wars Unlimited Shadows of the Galaxy pre-release pool. FFG was kind enough to send the KTOD a press kit with a pre-release kit, extra packs, sleeves, a signed Grogu, a bunch of cool stuff on Matt. So I'm going to take those packs and make a seal pool. If you didn't watch my brother's video from earlier in the week, please check that out. We're going to battle our decks at the end of the week, so check it out and make sure you vote in the comments about who you think is going to win. All right, let's do it. All right, so we already got one pack open. I did a quick glare test. I've set up my mat this way because this is how I'm going to sort my cards when I actually go through and do my pre-release. So I'm going to flip through each pack. I'm going to open the rest of the packs on camera and just sort of sort as I go. I didn't pick a color order, but what I'm going to try and do is do color hero, neutral, villain. We'll just do them in order that they come. With my sweet KTOD coins here. And so yellow here. Already got like a little bit of a, ooh, I forget this card was in this set. That makes me really want to be yellow aggro already. We'll do red last. So there we go. We got our stuff set up. Ooh, I'm already liking red. Oh wait, no, that's double red. That's not gonna help. Okay, rares. Let the Wookiee win. I don't think that's doing anything for us. The Marauder though, 5/4 ambush. We've got Clone Deserter, who is pretty mid, but we've got a bomb here. This seems like a bomb. That's a potential bomb. Wookiee Warrior could be really good. I think Grit, draw a card if we get some Wookiees, something to keep an eye on. I guess like this could even be live. Valiant attack ship for our uncommon Sab 4 costs. Alright, let's see what else we get here. Oh, and we got Kylo, and of course like right now yellow, green Mando, probably where I'm looking after one pack. Alright, we've got a Hyperspace Hondo, so we're looking for things with Smuggle. I think we got 0 Smuggle in the first pack, so we'll get Jabba's Palace. Here's some Smuggle. Alright. Some nice beefy commons. This card is bonkers. I don't even know if we can put Bo here. Bo's kind of like almost never getting played. This guy seems like a nice fill-in. Kill your own guy, maybe damage a guy with a shield. I'm not in love with this upgrade, but I don't love that exhaust the defender thing that they always have. This seems like a green bomb. We're still looking good in green. Green, yellow hero, still probably looking the strongest. Here's another Smuggle card. Ooh, Jetpack's pretty good. Smuggle buff there. So still liking yellow, green hero off the jump. Salacious Crumb, fine. Armorer, we already don't have a lot of blue, so I don't see us going there. Oh, bang. First legendary. Let's go. Oh, man. Have I not been doing this on camera very well? I'll get these in the middle. My bad. We've got Remnant Reserves, too. But Rey seems like pretty bomb. Too bad we haven't been getting much blue. But we do have Kylo. So if we do want to go red villain, we could ignore her aspect. I don't know if that on attack is that good, but the body is. The body's really good. Alright, so we got a legendary. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to be better about the card placement. Alright, Boba Fett. So our green, yellow deck is still pretty strong, but now we got to start looking blue. I forgot about this card. I was kind of thinking that there's not really a lot of red removal here in set 2, but this is deal 3 for 3. It's not terrible. It feels bad because we're used to open fire. This card's pretty mid. Blue Sentinel, that's fine. I don't think we've seen maybe one bounty. A lot of the units I think will have bounties, which makes this guy like kind of interesting, but we're pretty thin in red villain through 2.5 packs. We do have the Kylo. Blue showing up for us a little bit. Some medium yellow stuff. Again, more bounty stuff. I like this guy. I think he's pretty good in sealed. Alright, Cassian. Alright, something to think about. Forlom. These are some bomb cards. These are some cards that really make us think like, is this going to push me to villain? Is this going to push me towards red? I think like our yellow hero is already pretty good, but now we've got Ray. I'm gonna see where we end up, but let's see what we get. Scanning officer, probably really good and sealed. Kira, another yellow hero, and we got a foil pillage. That's probably good and sealed. Make people top deck with their marginal decks. This isn't much of a bomb rare, but it is a pretty good body on a 4 cost. So again, still looking like yellow is our best color. No shock there. Yellow got a ton of help this set, but our biggest bomb is in blue. This did help. We do have clan challengers too, so we could be looking red yellow with the Mandalorian. We don't have many upgrades, but we do have jetpack at the very least. Could we play a Mandalorian sub-theme? Maybe. All right, more villain. Oh, Kylo's a rare leader too. That's pretty cool. We've got Gar Saxon, so a lot of villain leaders. All right, we get Disabled Fang Fighter. That's really insane in any red deck. That makes me think even more that I want to be red. Man, blue's so mopey. Close Gunslinger. This is mopey. Oh, that looks sick. Yep, 5/6 Sab for 5. Also goes good with Boba Fett. Oh, another one of these guys. A Chain Code Collector. These guys are all great with Boba Fett. Another No Bargain. That's interesting. Embo. This is a good 3-drop, but it's not insane. Blue. I feel like we're not going to be able to play Ray. Bravado's fine. Oh, I got excited that Millennium Falcon was a legendary for a second. More yellow hero. Thinking more and more that our pool is just going to pull us this way, even though we've got some sick blue stuff. But let's see what we end up with at the end. But I'm thinking yellow hero is our number 1. Oh, here's Boba Fett. Oh, cool. Navarro Science Facility. This guy seems good. I mean, that could kill something, but it could be too irrelevant damage. A 4 for 3 is actually like pretty decent. Also interesting that it's a rebel in a set without very many rebels. I'm probably never playing this. This is good. 2/6 Sentinel. Probably never playing that. Ooh, Foundling. All right, there's an upgrade for Mando. Pirate Battle Tank. That's our second one of those. Hyper's cool. Another Street Gang. All right, here we go. Here's a bounty. We can start thinking about maybe including bounty. Ooh, Toro. Man. We do have some bounty hunters. We do have some yellow-red bounty hunters. We have this guy who's a bounty hunter. All right. Hold on a second. Oh, they're Mandos. All right. He's probably not all that good and sealed, but I got excited for a second. Clan Saxon Gauntlet. So we get the ship in the pack with... Oh, no, this is the Boba Fett pack. That border looks so crazy. Villain Blue looking good. Headhunting. Don't love that card. Ooh, woof. Actually, this actually could be really good in our deck if we go green-yellow Mandalorian. That's a bummer of a rare. And we get another Trandoshan Hunter. Bummer of a rare, but it actually could be pretty good if we go Mandalorian, because we do need some upgrades. All right, last pack here. Feels heavy. Cad Bane, all the villain colors. We could do any villain color we want. Coronet City. All right, Desperate Attack. Attack with a damaged unit. That has some play. I guess in Sealed, there's going to be, like, you know, weird battle conditions where guys will live, but I wouldn't be excited to play that or this battle trick here. I like this card in a format where we're not going to see a ton of daring raids. All right. 2/5 blank. Already talked about this guy. 2/6. This is good. I mean, our blue neutral really came through in the end. We'd have to play it with one of those leaders, though. Good neutral bounty. This ship stinks. Our third one of these. 5/6 for 5. Those seem great. All right. Chrysanthemum. More bounty hunters if we want to go the Toro route. We do have some bounties, not a ton. Sick mercenary gunship. That's perfect. Another jetpack. Another thing that's making me think Mando. This is neutral blue. We could move our jetpacks around if we end up blue to play that ray. That's pretty interesting. And then there's the foil. That's why that felt so heavy. Super thick. We got 3 of that guy. All right. Just looking at the sheer numbers, I'm thinking yellow, blue hero is going to be it. I don't think that there's enough in red villain to make me start thinking about Kylo with Rey. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of take some time to think about all of this and then jump back in with my thoughts and how I'm planning on building. All right, so the second I stopped recording, I started thinking about Cad Bane. Set 2 is a tribal set. And what I mean by tribal is that the traits matter, right? Underworld matters, Bounty Hunter matters, Mandalorian matters for a lot of these cards. And for Cad Bane, obviously Underworld matters quite a bit. So I realized I had a good amount of Underworld cards. My yellow is actually incredibly deep. My red villain is pretty good. So I wanted to just see what that looked like. I got to about 28, 29 cards. I have so many cards that like benefit from Bounty that I threw this in here, even though I think it's like pretty bad, if not marginal. So we have 2 bounties only. The last card I threw in was Street Gang Enforcer because he's Underworld for Cad's ability, because he can let us recur some of our bombs. We don't have much of a top end. We don't have much space. These guys are all bounty hunters, which are good for like Toro, but I think like we want to be building around our leader, not one random 3-drop as good as he is. So like we could go in a different direction. We have like no removal, but we do have the detention block rescue, which is like really, I think it's actually good now thinking about like deal damage, 6 damage something with when there's when it's captive. I kind of like Bravado here for some of these later guys that like if we could hit twice, especially if like this guy's 7 or just hitting with this twice is really good. So I included Bravado. I don't know if we need Pillage with the 2 no bargains, but maybe. No bargain always is good when they like, even if you're in a top deck war and they resource 1 and you have initiative and you just discard their last card and draw an additional card. So I really like no bargain, but jury's out on Pillage. But we really didn't have much to add. You know, we don't really need these pumps when we have Surprise Strike. We're not playing that. And the bounty is just incidental. But we have actually a ton of Underworld for Cad, so I think that this is a pretty interesting build. And I'm going to look at it quickly with green too. Our green's bad, but our yellow is so deep that maybe we could play some green. And then you might see that, but not if it's bad. And then now I'm going to go take a look at the hero yellow stuff. All right, so I did want to take a quick look at the green Cad because we get a couple things that are really good. As you can see, there's very little green, but our yellow villain was really, really deep. But we got Price on our head, which is an amazing bounty. Lets us ramp into Cad, and it turns on the Hunter of the Haxion Broods. When we go to green, we obviously lose the Trandoshan Hunters, which is like one of the reasons we wanted bounties in the red-yellow version. I think this version is just really watered down. Like Discerning Veteran's cool, but now all our 5-drops that are decent stat-wise are no longer Underworld, and we're really weakening Cad. As good as like having the Salacious Crumb combo in here is good. Like to just recur Underworld and bounce. I think that's really, really good, but I don't know if it's good enough to just like take all the Underworld out of the deck. It's possible that because I think that this package, which I didn't really highlight as much in the previous video, of just like double jetpack, Surprise Strike, and 2 no bargains, you know, even just proccing Rich Reward can be like, we might be able to just get our guys so buff that we can attack pretty aggressively. Again, very little space. This is even 29 cards. We would have to like pull something in off color or play like another Street Gang Recruiter. I think that the Cad decks are fine. I would expect to like go 2-1 or 3-1 with one of these Cad decks. Probably the red one because I like the Underworld 5-drops. The Trandoshan Hunters better. But now I'm going to take a look at those hero decks, and I think that's where we're going to end up. All right, I did want to check out this Mando with red just because I was kind of excited about having Clan Challengers and disabling Fangfighter when I built the Cad red deck, but like adding Cassian and the Valiant Assault Ship, both really, really good, but like legitimately are only 2 heroic red cards. I do like that this deck has a little bit better of a top end in the Millennium Falcon, but that's still only 1 card, and this is still well short, even like with the with Turncoat, which I really don't want to play, and Wanted, which I really don't want to play. But they are upgrades for the Mandalorian. This deck feels really light on good units. And cards that I actually want to be playing. And then, of course, we still have to add a couple cards, maybe off color, paying aspect penalty for something villain, which I guess we could do with like those Trandoshans or something, but they seem really expensive for 7. I really would like to have some kind of top end. So I'm thinking that this isn't it, but I want to start looking at the yellow, green, and then the blue as well, so we can fit in that Ray. All right, well, the green is cool because we have like 2 things of ramp, and we have the Marauder. Inspiring Mentor seems really good with Mando. As you can see, we have absolutely no units. We cannot play this deck, so moving on. All right, so we finally get around to building with our blue, and I gotta say, it's a little more underwhelming than I thought it would be. You know, I do like that we have plenty of upgrades for the Mandalorian here. I think that's really, really fine. We've still got our 1 pump. We've got still our awesome slew of overset of 5 cost cards, including Ray, who could be absolutely bonkers with like a lot of these neutral cards. 3 Nema Constables, 2 6s that are gonna be hard to kill, potentially with Ray healing and shielding them. Seems really busted. I mean, this combo right here might be enough for us to just like want to play this deck. But you know, we've got only space 2-drops. We've got no ground 2-drops, like literally none. We could add in this. This is about 30. We could easily make a cut. I like that it has like serious cards in space. It has a ton of smuggle, principled outlaw. Well, it says smuggle. This guy is smuggle. I thought we had more. Maybe I'm dreaming. Oh, the jetpacks have smuggle. I think that's what I was thinking. So I like this. I think it's probably pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as the CAD. I think the deck we built first ended up being the best. So I think as much as I like Ray and the Millennium Falcon here, I think if the clock was ticking, and this video has obviously been going on a while, that I would have to go with the CAD deck, but I'm going to take the afternoon to think about it and then hit you with my thoughts in the closings. So thanks for accompanying me on this build and how I explore my pre-release pools when I do them. I think like building with these traits is really, really hard. And hopefully this video helped you think about some of the ways that you can build with them. Okay, it's a day later, which is more time than you get to decide on your seal pool. I think this is a really tough call on which pool to go with. Where we last left off was here. This actually ended up being more than 30 cards because I was trying to fill under 30. I just went too far. So after revisiting, let me move my face over here. After revisiting the pool and putting this online to share, this is where I ended up. A couple cards didn't make the cut. Let the Wookiee win. I really wanted to try that. I cut the Rickety Quad Jumper, but Wanted stays in because it's a free tap for the Mandalorian. I left all 3 Nema Outpost Constables because I think like that 2/6 Sentinel followed up by Ray with the healing and the Cargo Juggernaut is just going to make this deck really difficult to attack into and close out. And then I can drop Resourceful Pursuers because we have so many of them and just like such a good top end. I'd be pretty happy to run this list. I think it's a little weak in the early game. And won't be able to aggro people out at all. But the late game seems really, really strong and some really untenable positions with the running Nema Outpost Constables protecting Ray and setting up the rest of our board. All right, but I think if I had to flip a coin, and so like this is what I really do at a pre-release. Like I'll build the 2, right? And I'll keep the piles together. Like this is my blue with Mando. This is my red with Cad Bane. Where can I put myself that I'm not? There we go. We'll cover the sweet coins. I think that this is a more balanced deck. It has a lot of 3-drops and some really, really strong 5-drops. I think the biggest difficulty with this pool is like, do I play the 5/6s or am I willing to do something else? Because the 5/6s seem really good and to have 3 of them seems nuts. But Trandoshan Hunters, Clan Challengers, Chrysanthemum, all really good. Got
we only have 2 bounties, but so many units have bounty built in that things like Chain Code Collector and Hunter of the Hexian Brood can just be really bonkers if we hit them. This has much weaker space for sure. So if you were worried about, pools with lots of space, like I can understand why you wouldn't want this. But the Disabling Fangfighter to get rid of crazy upgrades, you get the Criminal Muscles. That ping and get rid of things like shields and experience tokens. We've got 2 no bargains and pillage, so we're going to be able to blow up their hand. And then bravado could let us swing twice with those 5 drops. We also have detention block rescue, which is just like really great removal in this set. So I think this is a really tough call, but with so many underworld bounty hunters here, I think when pressured, I would go with the Cad Bane list. And we've got like the 1 Street Gang Recruiter, which like isn't great, but does let us recurse our underworld stuff. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 underworld out of 30. So half our deck is underworld. And we've just got some really strong cards here. I think, if I'm deciding in the moment, you've only got a half hour to build or whatever. I think I'm going with the Cad Bane, but I don't know. It's really close. Please let me know in the comments what you would do. And if you think that I should swap in cards or play something that was like off aspect, hit me in the comments with that too. I will be playing my little brother with one of these lists, probably the Cad Bane, but if people convince me in the comments to run the Mando Ray list, my cat's going crazy, I'll do it. All right. Thanks for watching, and good luck at your pre-release this weekend. See you at the tables. GG's.